What is up, home workout and bodyweight exercise fans? Just finished my workout, and one of the questions I get quite often is what's the best time to train? So first of all, the best time you should train is whenever you can train. It's better to train at a phenomenally bad hour than not to train at all. But that aside, if you have a lot of issues with self-discipline when it comes to your workout, with keeping your training frequency consistent, and if you sort of quit your workouts a lot of time, because you're not in the mood, or you feel drained, or you feel like you want to work out but you don't just have that spark, that eye of the tiger, or that pump, that psychological pump, then the best time to work out is as early in the day as possible. And the reason for this is there's a term called ego depletion in psychology, and what that means basically in simple words is that you basically have a bucket of self-discipline, and this bucket is always filled up every morning you wake up. Now, the more things you do during your day that take energy out of you, either that's mental energy or physical energy, the more this bucket starts to decrease in volume, in self-discipline volume in it. So that is why the best time of the day is to start training early, because you always have more energy, you always have more self-discipline early in the day, because if you go outside and start doing other stuff, if you work, if you have all kinds of other stuff to do that are not that pleasant or just tiring, and you leave your workout for the end of the day, even if you were in the mood to train that day early in the morning, it's normal to have a lot less psychological reserves to train later on. So that's the reason I prefer training early in the day. I always train about 3 to 4 hours after I wake up. It's best for your body to be woken up a little bit for a few hours, 2 hours at least, because when you will just wake up, your whole system, your muscles, your tendons, everything is still quite asleep, blood flow is lower, your body's temperature and all that. So if you start moving a little bit, your joints get greased up, but you can deal with that if you warm up pretty well. So if you have to work out first thing in the morning, no problem, just make sure you work up really good. If you can't train early in the morning, the other key is to train with consistency. So if you have to train later in the day, like 7 to 8 o'clock at night, for example, always keep it consistent. If you program your body and your mind that 7 o'clock is time for exercise, your body will sort of adapt to that. It will expect it. Those are my best tips on what's the best time to train. And in the end of the day, don't overanalyze. Just go there, just get started with your workout, put in the work, shut your brain off. If you get past that first part of the warm-up, those first 10 to 15 minutes, you'll find that usually you will always find your mood to train again, even if you weren't in the mood at all. So it's those first little 10 minutes, that first small period when your mind just has basically to switch a little bit from being a lazy little bastard to being, a pumped up dude ready to work out. And that was all. Hope you liked today's video. A lot of you have been asking also, how do I train lately? I'll make a video probably later in the week, Friday or something. I'll also write a blog with a lot more details. That was all. Until next time, keep on training.